By the time the fisherman finds me, I will have been dead for 33 hours. 18 hours since the police declared me missing. 15 hours since Zoe told my biology teacher that my tent was empty, that I hadn't returned from the party we snuck out to. The moon was a perfect sickle, the air thick with pine and seaweed. Every twig beneath our feet felt like a possible snitch, but we were exhilarated, our hearts pounding as we slipped away. Zoe held my sweaty hand until we reached the others by the lake. Someone's phone played Billie Eilish softly. A guy offered us beer, kept cold in the pitch-black water. I remember staring at the lake, unable to tell where it ended and the forest began. The first news article read, "Promising high school student missing after night swim." Soon, rescue teams arrived. Dogs combed the damp earth, a human chain moved through the woods, and a helicopter's blades sliced through the air. Hours passed, stretching into twilight, but the woods remained silent. Police asked the usual questions. When was she last seen? What was she wearing? Had she been drinking? Was she angry, sad, suicidal? My classmates said no. I had been singing, dancing, happy. When the fisherman finds me, miles from where I was last seen, certainty sets in. The autopsy reveals a hematoma on my head, purple spots behind my ears. Water in my lungs confirms I drowned. Zoe says she left early. Tom, her twin, insists he barely spoke to me despite people seeing us together. His skin is found on my clothes. Still, he sticks to his story. He's not entirely wrong. We only exchanged a few sentences that neither's mouth was too busy with mine. I had enjoyed it, but I brushed him off. Cassandra claimed she heard Zoe and me arguing about Tom before she left, but Zoe denies it. Cassandra insists Zoe pushed me. Later, she changes her focus her biology teacher. 16 days after my death, suspicion shifts. Devin, a classmate, remembers feeling sick and finding the teacher's tent empty. The teacher starts making odd statements, once calling Zoe to his office to insist his proposal before the trip was a joke. Cassandra finally admits she met him at the boathouse that night, claiming nothing bad happened. The teacher is suspended, but not because of me. With no solid evidence against Tom or Zoe, my case is deemed an accident. Maybe I hit my head while swimming. Maybe the pressure of my parents' expectations finally got to me. The media moves on. The police file another unsolved case. My parents, decades later, still say they think of their little girl every day. Maybe someday, a classmate will write a college essay about my case. Maybe I'll end up in a true crime podcast. Maybe Netflix will stretch my story into 8 episodes, my body found 3 minutes in. Or maybe nothing will happen, and I'll fade away like countless other women, silenced simply for being born the wrong sex. In the end, I'm just another dead girl underwater.